Hi everyone, hope you are doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, there was 1 million kilograms of sugar that was shipped to this country in 2018. After going through the checks, it was confirmed that that sugar did not meet the standard required for human being consumption. Because of that, that sugar was condemned and it was said to be destroyed at the expense of the owner, or then be used to make ethanol. That was in 2018. So Uhuru Kenyatta was still in power, just when he took over the second term. That sugar has been there, and it was neither destroyed or used for ethanol. No. Until 2023, this year, when Ruto is in power, the sugar was released in the market. And some managers from KEBS, of course KRA, have been involved. And as we are talking now, yesterday, William Samoei Ruto decided to suspend the KEBS managing director and about 26 government employees for releasing condemned sugar unfit for consumption in the market. So some people in KEBS have been touched, other people in KRA have been touched. Nashangaa, kama serikali ya Uhuru ilikataa kwamba sukari haifai watu watumie kwa sababu it's not meeting the standard, how come in William Ruto's government it is being released to the market? President Ruto crack whip, suspend KEBS boss and 26 government employees in sugar scandal. This information has been released by the Executive Office of the President. It has been signed by Felix Kosigei, Chief of Staff and Head of Public Service. Let us go through it because I want you to, I just want to mention here the people who have been suspended, because I have seen Kenyans reacting to this, and the reaction is going to surprise you. It's like there is nothing Ruto will do and Kenyans just get to believe in it. In everything they have to question, and in everything they don't trust Ruto. But let us go through this list. The officers have been suspended over the release to the public of 20,000 bags of sugar, in bracket 1 million kilograms, condemned in 2018 over expiry date. Suspended include Kenya Bureau of Standards, KEBS, Lieutenant Colonel Bernard Njiraini, Managing Director, Dr. Geoffrey Mwirari, Director, Quality Assurance, and Inspector Hilda Kiroro, Manager Inspector, Mombasa Port Office. Liston Lagat, Assistant Manager, ICDN, Nairobi. Ronald Brigade Chief Manager, ICDN, Nairobi. Stephen Oworo, Principal Officer. Peter Olima Joseph, Inspector, Mombasa. Then now we come to Kenya Revenue Authority. These are the people who have been touched. Joseph Karugu, Stephen Muriari, Mwanja Masinde, Moses Okoth, Chacha Hondo, Doris Mutembei, Caroline Nyangechi, Derek Kago. National Police Service, George Midamo, Joel Kiruri. Director of Criminal Investigation, DCI, Bernard Ngumbi. Raphael Mwaka. Agriculture and Food Authority, AFA, Oscar Kai. Patrick Mugu. Joseph Maina Mwei, Port Health. Isaac Bonai Neema. Stephen Cheriot, Anti-Counterfeit Agency. Daniel Ngungi, KEBS, J. Willis Kosgei, ESCC, K. Edwin Ruto, KRA, KPA. Then that is it. And by the way, look at the timing. Was it a coincidence that this guy decided to release this sugar into the market when the 2 kg price of sugar had hit 430 shillings in the market? Because from nowhere, 2 kg sugar has just hit 430 shillings. That means if you want to buy 1 kg, it will go for 220, 230 there. 1 kg. From 150, 180, 170, it has just jumped. That is the time they went further to release this sugar in the market. So they knew the demand is high and the supply is low. Maybe some people are holding to other sugar. That could be a possibility, that people are holding to the sugar in the market to raise the price, then release this condemned sugar in the market, sell it quickly, then they will continue with the other sugar. All this is happening when Ruto is in power. So their timing was on point to make sure that once it is released, then the market will easily buy it. It will be on our shelves and it will be the first sugar we are going to consume. So they were prepared to sell to you poison at a time when the demand is very high. So this chain is very long. They are working with some individuals. This is a cartel in the sugar industry. Because the common Wananchi who just import sugar in this country cannot just make it so much easy to have such kind of sugar released to the market. No. These are well-connected cartels, and the possibility of these cartels linked to William Ruto's government is inevitable. This could be close allies to William Ruto. Those who are close to Uhuru Kenyatta government have no NSA in this government. They cannot try that because they will be detected quickly, and no one even will work in their interest. It's only the cartels who are close to this government who can have their day, like what they had tried. So Ruto decided to crack the whip. He's saying, no, we will not allow this in the market. If you read comments, you will see people trying to suggest that Ruto is trying to remove those allies who are close to Uhuru Kenyatta administration and bring in loyalists who will be answerable to him, who will not be leaking information to the previous regime, but who are going to stay with him and then cut off the connection between Uhuru and this regime. Hiyo ni maneno ya watu wanasema hivyo kwa comment section. Wengine wanasema kwamba yeye anajaribu kutafutia watu wengine kazi ambao ametenga wapate kwa njia ya kutoa hawa kwa kazi. Wengine wanasema kwamba Ruto is not serious, is just trying to do this to divert attention of Kenya so that they can see that the president is serious, is trying to do something, and yes, he need our support. So he's trying to gain confidence. But at the end of the day, he's going to reward these people with other jobs in other departments. Hivyo ndio Wakenya wanasema. I don't know your views, but let us go to the comment section. Just read a few comments from what Kenyans are thinking about these developing stories. Let us just read comments. Babylon, we know Zakayo's plan. He wants to fool the public that he has cracked the whip, then later on appoint them in other similar capacity or even bigger than that. Chirono, something is not adding up here. Are they being suspended because of the rising price of sugar, or they stopped a big UDA politician enter in imported sugar to Kenya market? Good question. Maina, PR and creating vacancies for Kalenjins. Look at that. Those are just Kenyans who don't believe in William Ruto attempt to do anything. Michael, creating scandal to pave way for Yamune nation to get the jobs. We are not fools. Hey. Kipkoech, creating jobs to his cronies. Ouma, Ruto is government is busy creating scandal to government officials who are not was aligned to him so that he can chase them and create chance for his people. Oliver Matanda, these people stood his way and interfered with his sugar importation business, and now they have to be persecuted. His loyalists are soon going to reap big. George McAyang, it's good they are creating vacancy for Kalenmenos. Oh my God. Eto, wait and see how they will reward those jobs. 90% will be from Bonde la Ufa. See what people believe in. Jojo Odhiambo, Ruto is acting in hunger, yet he knows the chief corruption individuals in the government begins with him, his deputy, and the big men and women in his fake government. He's just out to fool us to believe in him about the fight for corruption. Ngeno, I don't trust any move anymore. I feel any other step being taken create an avenue for another mess up. Okay, Odhiambo, Ronnie, creating job for Akina keep no. Okay. Dama, one community opportunity created. Look at how Kenyans view this move. I don't know your views, but let us be in the comment section for continuation of this conversation. Thank you and see you in our next video.